We've shown you dozens of apps since Tech Report started, and in our search for the coolest, we've also stumbled on a few that defy belief, that made us go, really? Seth has the skinny.
We present to you a small collection of the most heinous apps available for purchase and download in the Apple App Store, ranging from the banal to the baffling. We warn you against spending your money or your time on these absolute flops. Consider this a public service announcement. Getting us off to a flying start is an app called iNap at Work. This $1 app replicates the sounds employers associate with worker productivity, like typing, sneezing, clicking, and rustling papers, thus giving you the freedom to sleep at your desk. But here's a small problem. Should your boss check up on you, say by looking at you, you'll be caught out, unless they're severely afflicted by blindness. But even then, your boss will have the crucial advantage over you of being conscious. Besides for the fact that your heavy dream state mouth breathing will be heard across the office. We might as well change the name of this app to iNap at Home, because that's where they'll be sending your severance checks when they fire your ass. Keeping up with the office theme, the COMA, or Cost of a Meeting app, will calculate exactly how much money your company burned through in lost man hours during that last strat meeting, while you were dipping into a little blue sky thinking, putting flags and things on shelves, and going for the low-hanging fruit. COMA was multiplying or dividing the combined hourly income of all the personnel present by the time spent in the meeting, and displaying the depressing figure in dollars on the screen. Here's some free consultative advice. Stop trying to justify your tenuous position in your company by throwing ridiculous presentations every 2 days. An email will do just fine, thank you very much. And speaking of burning money, you can shred $2 hard-earned dollars on the I Am a Man app. Delicately put, the I Am a Man app will track and alert you to the monthly train wreck in your significant feminine other's life cycle. You know what I'm talking about. But here's the spicy part. I Am a Man will allow the braver men among us to keep tabs on multiple women, with each woman on the app requiring a separate personal password to show up, meaning you'll never be caught with multiple spreadsheets of lady data. Because, goodness knows, a player needs tip-top security to keep on top of his woman administration, y'all. A word of wisdom. If you're dating multiple women, then keeping tabs on their biological functions is likely to be the very least of your troubles. Save your money, save your life, and most of all, save your iPhone. Enjoy the fruits of one partner at a time. But as it turns out, Apple seems pretty keen on encouraging multiple partners. Affairs even, and I quote, "The Ashley Madison application is a unique dating service catering to married people looking for an affair." Wow, with this little gateway to regret on your phone, you can message other people using the app, search for philanderers near you, and browse the profiles of other people who lied when they took their marriage vows. The app is free, but divorce litigation probably won't be, so heads up on the prenup. But why stop there? You can judge the success of your extramarital performance in bed with the Passion app. Using the microphone and accelerometer of your iPhone, Passion will actually give you a score out of 10 for your performance in bed. Just before the wild pleasure of the moment overthrows you, be sure to carefully boot up the Passion app on your iPhone while placing the phone close to the action, while simultaneously reassuring your partner that you aren't recording whatever's about to go down. If none of that has ruined the mood, start a new session on Passion and wham! 45 seconds later, you'll have all the data you need to dissect your performance. If you'd like, you can pay $1 for this app, or you could be in a happy relationship. I think it's fair to say that if you can imagine it, it's in the App Store. But one thing's for sure, if it's in the App Store, it doesn't necessarily make it right. Be careful out there, kids.
Seems like there's a market for just about everything, and to explore that a little bit, we have OnNet's Charl Norman. Welcome back, Charl.
Thanks.
Thanks. So could you walk us through the process that a developer would go through to get their product out to the market?
So developing an app is quite tedious, and once you get past that hurdle, a lot of the time it's learning a new language altogether, versus what you might know as a developer being a web developer. Once you get past that hurdle, submitting your app into the store, there's various requirements. Apple has quite a strict legal framework you have to adhere to in terms of submitting your company's documents to them, and that creates a decent standard of apps in their app store. Google's Android marketplace makes it a little bit easier, where you can just submit an app and your company name. However, the level of apps in Android marketplace, some would say is a little bit less than that of Apple. And BlackBerry, also quite difficult, but once you do submit your application, normally it takes about 3 or 4 weeks before the app is approved. Once you have quite a few apps approved in the App Store, you have credibility in their eyes, and then submitting an app, maybe your third or fourth app, can take a couple of days.
Right. But now with such strict vetting processes and just so much available on the market, how do you actually stand out and make sure that you get seen as a developer?
Great question. It's really, really difficult. And in some cases, like Apple's App Store, there's millions of applications. So once you submit your app, it's very difficult to be found. And search in the App Store is really bad. And there's no such thing as App Store optimization, like search engine optimization, things you can do to rank up. It's all about downloads. So this has led to the rise of niche app stores, where there's apps around a specific platform or topic. So if you create an app for a specific niche and there is a niche app store out there catering for that niche, you're competing maybe against a few tens of thousands of apps versus a few million. So it creates the opportunity for developers to put their apps in various app stores and earn revenue in all of those verticals instead of just hedging your bet in one particular app store.
Right, so it's just like putting you on loudspeaker.
Yes, you like spray and pray.
Well, it's a big topic, but you've made it a little easier for us. Thanks for coming in.
Pleasure.